TGIF. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is Friday. It's cool here. It's about 58 degrees, which is nice in Central Texas this time of the year. And yeah, for you that are working, Friday's a good day, isn't it? You Monday through Friday, guys. But anyway, it is a good morning. I'm still at my RV park here in Central Texas. I'll go take a walk this morning. May go play some golf. I'm not sure. But be that as it may, I'm still alive in my 2019 Casita Freedom Deluxe, 17 feet long and 84 square feet of interior space. Been a long time full-time RVer, and today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now, so enjoy it. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 63 degrees.
With a high of 79, that's pretty good. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana?
In Butte right now, it's 53 degrees.
With a high of 83, which is still very nice. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Fairbanks, Alaska?
The current temperature in Fairbanks is 55 degrees.
It's a beautiful day there, 73 for a high. Let me introduce my buddies back here. This is Trenton Clump, a grinning it. That is Tweety Bird. That is a teddy bear with my name on it. Popeye and Olive Oil from the old Popeye cartoons. Betty Boop. Mr. Bill from the 1970s. Betty Boop was the 1930s. There's a sticker behind them with a jalapeno on it that says Native Texan. That's a $1 million bill, a 1,000 yen note, €5 note, $2 bill. Mr. Bojangles, and some old bananas. They're getting older every day. A couple of Olive Oil's bras right in there, and also a smiling face with nose, ears, and hair on it. And that is a sign that says life is better in a casita, and it is for me. And what else? Oh, today I'll do a video of this pot here. This is a COSORI kettle. It boils water, and I mean it boils it. You'd be very impressed. I mean, but it has an automatic cutoff. That's why I got it. You know, and it has other things too. It won't boil it won't boil till it's dry. And you know, as you get older like me, I'm 74. You forget things. Sometimes you'll put water on to boil and go outside and forget it. You know, but this way, this is safe. It's electric. I'm in an RV park. The electric's paid, so yeah, I'm using their nickel, and that's the way I ought to do. So having said that, moving right, well, that will do that, and then I might do. I made me a long putter. I took my putter and put some PVC on it, and I'll show you how I did that. Maybe we'll see how it goes, unless I stumble into something else to do. But anyway, this is M Lane. It says, "Here's the church. Here's the steeple. Open the door and see all the people." Yeah, that's the way it goes. It goes like this. You do your fingers like this, and you go, "This is the church." Well, I can't do it right. This is the steeple. Open the door, and there's all the people. Remember that silly stuff? Anyway, Jimmy D solved the mystery of the white sand. It was a sandcastle before the flood. Don't say I never bring nothing to the show. Anyway, he left a link. Well, thank you, Jimmy D. Yeah, it was sea sand, so thank you. This person's name is Oddball. That's interesting. And all these are on their walkabout, or a lot of them. Never really knew Texas had so many interesting towns and places. I need to get out more and explore the country. They'll want to wait until all the insanity is over with first. Well, let me tell you what, my friend, you may be waiting a long time. We just moved to a whole new level. That's all I can tell you. You better be very patient. Jimmy D, the whole Matilda thing is getting a little weak. Oh, well. Hello. Yo. Smack, smack, smack. Listen to part of today's comment call where some guy said you were a flake. That's probably uncalled for, but he probably wouldn't be the first guy to scratch their head when you sold Capitan about an hour after getting in ship shape. Well, you know, Jimmy D, I tell you what, you know, you got your opinions, I've got mine. It says no need to feed, this is perfectly fine and reasonable. No need to feed Matilda another snack. Well, I guess I won't. Anyway, thank you for your input, Jimmy D. You have a good day. Dan Youngs. Rusty, check out a YouTube channel called The Migraine Craftsman. I bet you could have a 960 square foot house built for less than you think if you keep it simple. Yeah, I'm sure I could, and it would be very simple, but I'm not. Thank you, though. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty. And then he's got another one down here. It says, for me, something about the virus, my town in Duluth, got to be careful, I can't get the virus. Anyway, do what you got to do, Scotty. Keep your health. What else we got here? Here's one here from Raccoon Little Bear. That was a nice little walkabout, Rusty. Cool artwork, kind of fun stuff. Yeah, it is, just walking around down there, and it's convenient. It's right down the street, not very far. Georgianne Maloney. What do the numbers after your name mean? Just curious, thanks. Well, that is a zip code for Buckhannon Dam Post Office. Same person. Such a nice area. Looks like a good place to reside and has some good amenities. Love libraries. You are an inspiration and great travel guide. Take care from Indiana. Well, you too. Scotty Thompson again. Cool comment call, Rusty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. RV Badlands 2015. How far is it from Burleson, Texas? I have no clue. I don't have a clue, to tell you the truth. The Therapist. Mr. Rusty, could you ask Google what the temperature is in Pahokee, Florida? That was my hometown and hometown of Mel Tillis. Thanks. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Pahokee, Florida?
The temperature in Pahokee right now is 74 degrees.
With a high of 87 and humid, I'll bet. Anyway, we got a few more here. Let's see. We've got Guardian Pet Care twice. That's Jim. It says, it's a lovely day in the neighborhood. Thanks for the walkabout. It was interesting and fun. Good comment call. Thanks, Rusty. You are welcome, Jim. I hope you're enjoying your travels in your van with, I believe, 4 dogs. Lori Van Huser. Those other golfers just haven't figured out what Rusty already knows. Got to make the morning last. Doesn't pay to be in a hurry, does it, Rusty? No, it really doesn't, guys. I mean, you know, and yeah, they play racetrack golf, so I'm just going to pick me a team of me, myself, and I, and do what I do. Jim Christensen, you bet. It's coming back to me. I remember you being there a couple of years ago, or take. You have a good clip on when it was full of action. Lots of people and interesting demonstrations. Yeah, but you know, they didn't have it this year. They didn't have that Earth thing, the art show. I don't think. Jim Christensen on the walkabout. Oh, I just read that. Way to go. Peppy Patty, 2432. Rusty, kind of reading between the lines, but some golf at a leisurely pace sounds like a good plan. Well, it is for me. See, I can rent me a cart by myself, and while I'm playing golf, I can look for golf balls if I want to. I can take my time, and if there's a pretty shade somewhere by the river, I'll just park and enjoy a little snack, and you know, I can play 18 holes in 4 or 5 hours, and I'm good to go. Take up the whole day on the golf course if it's a pretty day. Robert Williams went on a bicycle ride this morning. Rusty, ended up being about 25 miles on the bike trail from Troy, Ohio, 6 miles to the other side of Old Tip City, Ohio. The ride took 3 hours. Was beautiful scenery along the Erie Canal. Well, that's good, Robert. That's good for your health, too. Anyway, Mark Babcock, another fine video, Rusty. Looking forward to your next adventure. Well, my next adventure today is going to be the Kosari kettle and possibly a video I did on extending my putter. Some real biggies, you know what I mean. Michael Letonin. Thank you, Rusty. This is living in an RV park. Thank you, Rusty. I had one of those live hiccups. I would tell you if it wasn't public, but I did it. Sold and looking for a small toy hauler with a kitchen because I sleep in my camper now. I think a tiny home out of town on a well sounds like the plan. If not, flip it. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. You're the man, Rusty. Well, I'm me. Thank you, Michael. Jimmy and Kathy Harrell, a walkabout. Nice town. Enjoyed the walking tour. Well, thank you. And this is on a walkabout. Tommy Devers. Hello, Tommy Devers. I could hear Crocodile Dundee saying, I'm doing a little walkabout. Fun video. Yeah, I got that. I think it was some people from Australia or somebody. They say whenever you go for a walk, they call it a walkabout. Mark E. Norman. Great info. This is towing packages and gear ratios. Great info. You blow the young guys away with your info. Well, I don't know about that, but there's a few. Well, I grew up. Our cars back when were, you had to know something about the mechanics of the car. Anyway, Bonita on the walkabout. Funny little town. Cool stone chair and fingers. Yeah, I thought they were neat too myself. Little Kittle. I remember when you went down to the Rock Art Festival before. That was great and very unique. Yeah, but some people doing those kind of videos like that, going to like art shows and stuff. People don't like you doing that. Okay, they don't want to be in a video, most of them. So I have to do those, kind of early or whatever. And also going inside stores, people don't like that. So I avoid that. A lot of things I avoid. Jessica Welkley. Hello, Rusty. We love your videos from Northwest Arkansas. Well, good for you, Jessica. Appreciate it. Ken Priest on the walkabout. Have you been back to Laird's Barbecue for any chicken yet? No, I don't think they're still open. I went down that street and I didn't see them. Your March 3rd, 2018 video will remind you where they are in Llano. Cooper's Barbecue was too expensive back then, remember? Thanks for all the great videos. You are appreciated. Well, I'll check, but it says, yeah, I'll have to go. I'll just do a Google search and see if they're still in business. Thank you, Ken. This is Backroads 82 on the walkabout. Sure looks like a great place to relax and get away from all the turmoil in today's world. The guys on the golf course should sound like they got it. They go at such a breakneck speed that they really don't enjoy themselves. Well, they do what they do, I do what I do. They're probably enjoying themselves. I just don't. You know what I mean? So I'm going to do it my own way. Yeah, everybody's just being themselves, and you got to be you. So that's what I'm doing. You like the way I pick my nose? How about that one? Would like to see you team up with Happy Gilmore and head back out on the course. Thanks for another nice scenic video, Rusty. I'll be going out and playing. I may go today, I'm not sure. It's a Friday. I don't know. Eric Livingston enjoyed the Riverwalk, Rusty. I'm doing some hiking this weekend, and I like walking along the riverbank or stream bed. I gave up the morning news last week, and my mornings and work week have improved. Thank you for your videos. Let me tell you, folks, if you're watching or reading the news today, you're going to go insane. It's sick. It is totally sick. They want to get rid of monuments, flags, all kind of crap. Get out of here. That is so stupid. Why don't we just rewrite the history book and forget everything, okay? I mean, that's what we're doing. History, you learn from history, guys. You learn from history. There's nothing wrong with it. Jeez. Shift into high, where the old schoolhouse used to be. I guess that was the jail, the old schoolhouse. David Gibson, Mr. Rusty, the world is getting me down. If you're letting it get you down, it will, but don't let it, okay? I'm going to not look at the news anymore and stay off Facebook. My God, well, good for you, David. By the way, your constant reminder is always a welcome encouragement. Yeah, and Dan Frenzel says stay off YouTube. Well, I disagree with that, Dan. Of course, I know you're just being a little smart there. But the good thing about YouTube is you can pick what you want to watch. There's all kind of programming. I mean, you can watch documentaries, you can watch science deals, you can watch debates, you can actually learn. You can benefit by watching some of the things on YouTube. Now, there are some stuff that's gone a little too far on YouTube, but you don't have to watch it. You can just click it off and go to another one. Ken 3080911. Very nice, laid-back town. Thanks for the video. You're welcome. Jamie Macon. This is a lovely and relaxing place to go. I remember your video of the festival from last year. It looked like a fun time. And if I recall, that's where you started looking at electric bikes. Well, that could be true. I'm not sure exactly when that was, but yeah, I'm glad I did. I enjoy my electric trike. I may ride it this morning. I might do a triking video. That's a good idea. Dana Oholorog, I guess, says, so very many quaint little towns there in Texas, especially in the hill country. Love that area. Thanks, Rusty. Yeah, I love this area too because we're right on the edge. Once you pass Llano going north or west, man, it's pretty sparse. There's not many towns around. You know, Dan said, Dan, so homeless people are not pretty. I don't know, Dan. I'm going to have to watch you, boy. Be positive, Dan. Jeff in Cabo, rattlesnake country. Well, it could be, for sure. That's right, if you get out in them woods. Kurt Porter, thank you for the walkabout, Rusty. Love small town America. Stay cool. I will. It's very cool this morning. I had to pull up a blanket last night. Yeah, it's about 58 here again. And it's supposed to be like that pretty much for the next 10 days. We'll be in the 60s for lows and 90s for highs, but it's like the mid or low 90s, which is not bad, and dry heat, so it's not bad. Diana, yesterday the humidity here was 10%. Diana Rickman, is the market for those tiny homes, cabins, just a tiny niche? With all those restrictions, it just seems like they are playhouses. Well, it could be. Finding a place to put them is tough. This is Sipsy Hiker, and it says living in an RV park. I'm in Alabama, and I run my air conditioner off solar. It hits 106 degrees here occasionally with 100% humidity. Woo, I got it. I only have a 300 amp hour battery pack, only 300 amps, that's a lot. I can run the AC for free on sunny days from about 12 to 4 p.m. After that, I have to be careful how much I drain my batteries. I turn it off and run a fan when need be. I also have one of those Sportsman 800 watt generators. I run the generator from 4 to 7. That uses a half a gallon of gas. I go through about a gallon of gas a week from June through a gallon of gas a week. Use a half a gallon a day and a gallon a week. Interesting. June through September, just run the AC when the weather doesn't quite. Anyway, it's difficult to run an AC off an air conditioner, and I know it. Johnny Petraglia, rise and shine. Happy Friday, Rusty. Well, happy Friday to you, Johnny. Way to start a day, baby. Walter Pendleton, living in an RV park. You're always expanding your vision of your life. I spent a long time on the road as a nomad, missed long showers and a few other things. If you want freedom, you have to simplify your life. People have trouble downsizing. Do you want it or need it? It's all about choices. Yeah, it is. And those are hard choices to make because humans, we're instinctively inclined to hoard stuff or stock stuff. Anyway, we'll do 3 more. Sipsy Hiker says, if you have an RV, you have water tanks. It's trivial to drive somewhere and fill them up once a month. Yeah, if you can get by that long. Naomi Miller, here's the church, here's the steeple. I assume my mother made that up. She passed away when I was young, so never had a chance to ask. You're the first person outside of my family I've ever heard that from. Thank you, Rusty. Well, I come up with some weird stuff, I know that. Mike Howard wanted to see the loft, but did not happen. No, I didn't want to walk up there. Perhaps Rusty cannot climb stairs anymore. Way to go, Mike. Thank you for your positive input. No, Rusty can climb stairs. Rusty just chooses not to, Mike. How's that? Last one here, Marilyn Novella. Thank you for your reply. Good luck in whatever you do. You're a wonderful man. I enjoy your YouTube channel. You're full of knowledge. Thank you. Deborah Weckler says, good video, Rusty. Thank you. Appreciate it. We ended on a high note there. But having said that, guys, enjoy your life. Enjoy your day, particularly Friday for you working people. And, yeah, a thumbs up. Carpe diem. Asios. Adios. It's going off here. It's got a little mix-up in here. Adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime, but if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny, and I know it's a little extra effort. Some of you are, and some of you have. I'm getting it, boy. Pat, pat, pat. Thank you very much. Have. How about it? It's coming. Wow. But anyway, thank you guys that have used the Amazon link. Anyway, drink plenty of water, 3 or 4 quarts a day. Won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones. Also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water, and you will not want to eat so much. And eating less is really the only way to lose weight. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet it is. You bet it is. And then what else? Stretch, 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 swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day. Why? Because that's good for you. That'll help you avoid getting fat, I guess. But no, you'll feel better immediately after you exercise, and you'll live longer because of it. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. Those little neural links up there, and neurons are forming your thoughts, your consciousness. So gosh, don't watch the news. You know, add good ingredients, you know what I mean? Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, and enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. I'm getting it here, one day or one moment at a time. Anyway, yeah, try to enjoy your life. And I hate to tell you, man, you just can't you just can't watch the news, in my opinion. And if you walk by a newspaper stand, God, don't wear something to protect your vision, because I promise you the headlines are sick. They're sick. It's gone nuts, man. But anyway, having said that, today I'll post that Kosari video probably, and then maybe one on doing the putter or something else I'll come up with. Who knows what I'm going to do. Anyway, adios amigos. Till next time. Bye-bye.